So it's my day. We're about to learn how to make 3 tasty honey-inspired cocktails, all for a good cause. Here to explain is whiskey ambassador Derek King. That's a job, a whiskey ambassador. It's so good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mary.
Tell me a little bit about what you do and who for.
Yeah, so I'm lucky enough to be brand ambassador for Powers Irish Whiskey. So it's you know, it's a household whiskey name in Ireland. It's been around for over 200 years, and we're lucky that you know, quality is there. Powers are very well renowned all over Dublin and Ireland, and even here in Seattle as well. You know, we've got some good people singing the Power song here.
Praises.
Yeah.
And so part of what you're doing is trying to get more bartenders, more bars to commit to using honey, support the bee population, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So sustainability it's rife in the bartending world, and we're lucky that all these bartenders are getting on board now. And it's fortunate that Powers were actually doing it long before anybody else. There's an image in front of my bar here of some workers from the Powers John's Lane distillery in Dublin actually harvesting the roof of a maturation warehouse.
How incredible.
Yeah.
Let's start making drinks
Okay,
then.
perfect.
What would you like to start with?
So we're going to start with a classic whiskey sour, which Powers works really well in. Honey, like we just spoke about, is like a really prominent note in Gold Label. So it works very, very well with the sweetener that we're going to use as well.
That sounds
okay?
great.
So very, very simple and an easy one to make at home as well. So obviously Powers is a very important ingredient, so we'll start here. So our Powers goes into an iced shaker.
So about how
There
much
we go.
are we talking about there?
Two parts
Okay.
of Powers, yeah. So we've got equal parts lemon and lime juice that I squeezed
Got
outside
it.
already, so pre-prepared. And we've got some lovely honey syrup, equal parts honey and water, so it's a little bit easier to work with.
Right.
You know, honey on its own can be very, very, you know, very hard
Sticky, but
exactly.
you mix it with a little water and you're good
Yeah,
to
exactly.
go.
Boiling water and just leave it to sit, let it cool, and then we can operate quite easily.
I feel like it has much more flavor than a simple syrup that's just done with white sugar. You know, the honey just has such a beautiful
absolutely.
taste.
We've done the syrup thing for a long time, the simple syrup, but there's more depth, there's more volume, and even the texture of honey in a cocktail works really well.
All right.
So we're going to give this a hard shake. It's a sour. It takes a vigorous shake,
Okay,
but
you
very
go
simple.
for it.
We've got our 3 ingredients in.
And you used lemon and lime juice.
Lemon and lime juice, bit of a different edge as well. So it's a different sourness. So a whiskey sour would typically be a sweet and sour drink, and we don't need to get caught up on our measurements either. I mean, if we're home bartending and someone likes something a little bit sweeter, a little bit sour,
then do it.
Go for it, no worries.
Very good.
So we've got a strainer here, and we're just going to strain onto an old-fashioned glass, so a beautiful crystal cut glass.
It matters what you drink out of.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Even if you're at home.
Exactly.
How
so there's a lovely
beautiful
colour
is
there, and you
that?
see how the honey has added to to the
and I can
colour
kind
of
of
the
see
drink.
the body of it as well.
Yeah, and a lovely garnish of traditionally maraschino cherry, but we've got some orange there as well. So there is our
Gorgeous.
Powers whiskey sour.
Ta-da, everybody. Doesn't that look delicious?
Yeah, beautiful drink.
So we're going to try a honey highball.
Honey highball. Yep, we sure are. So we'll take back our sour. We'll leave that for a
Alrighty.
little bit later. So,
Oh, somebody will have a sip out of it, don't worry.
yeah, we've got to
It
try
won't
them,
go to
of course. Of course. So the highball is very big here in the States.
Yes, it is.
You know, we've got like soda highballs, and we're taking good traction behind that in Ireland now as well. So we're kind of cotton on to American drinking trends. We do follow American drinking trends. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our honey syrup, which I've pre-made here. So I'm just going to offload some of my ice from.
Alrighty.
Okay.
There we go.
So we're going to ice a Collins glass. So we've got another crystal cut Collins glass here. So pre-icing the glass as well is going to ensure that the glass is cool, so you're not going to have a warm cocktail.
Very good.
So again, what I've done here is I've broken down the honey with the citrus. So if you're a bartender at home, it cuts it up nice and easy. So again, it's far more workable. So we're going to pour on over the ice so everything gets a nice chill. So again, that colour is coming through.
It's beautiful.
Powers again is going to give it a little bit more. So you can see how it sits. So the idea here is aesthetically it's going to be a layered drink. So we'll go nice and easy with our sparkling water.
Okay.
So nice and slowly onto the drink will give us like a layered effect.
And so when we drink it, we get the taste in kind of in order.
Exactly, exactly. Now, and again, personally, if somebody feels that they want to stir the drink for taste purpose, well then that's no problem either. So we've got a lemon zest on our highball. You can see that lovely parting at the bottom again, that nice colour. and that's our Powers Honey Highball.
That is great. We have only about 30 seconds, but I
Okay.
want to show everybody the spiced Irish cider.
Yeah,
Do we have that made already?
yeah, we've got it pre-made
There it
here.
is.
So this
Look
is
at that.
one for winter time. We've got a double-walled hot drink glass. We are
goodness.
using some local mulled apple cider. We've got some cinnamon stick for a garnish and also to spice it up. And
Absolutely
our Powers whiskey
beautiful.
makes it perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We've put the recipes for all 3 drinks Derek showed us today on New Day's website. Please check them out and enjoy. When we come back, we are highlighting all the benefits that come with replacing your old windows this fall. We'll be right back.